So this section on vocal ornaments deals with building vocal agility and accuracy and the ability to create stylistic embellishments that are sympathetic to different genres. So basically when you break down typical pop and rock ornaments, they tend to be very, very similar. So there'll be little notes that go, little runs. For example, only love can hurt like this. You know, they're very typically going from one note to the note above and back to the same note, like ah, or one note and the note below and back, or 3 notes in a row up or 3 notes in a row down. So because your vocal cords are muscles, to be able to do that quickly, you want to practice it slowly first. It's a bit like if you were at a salsa class and then they're always going to show you the steps slowly. And to start with, you have to really concentrate and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And you might be having to look at your feet. When you've done it loads of times, you can be like, you know, you don't have to think about it because your body's learned how to do it. In the same way that your body's learned how to do, you know, if you can drive, you don't really have to think about those movements anymore. So the exercises that I'm about to show you are the building blocks, and once you've assimilated them, they're kind of like memorized, and you can insert them into different vocabulary and different songs, different licks that you want to create, and they would already be something that you can do. So basically the kind of simplest one is going from the note to the note above and back to the first note. That's called single note delineation. If you look at my guitar, you can see that if this is my start note right here, where I've got my finger, the note that I go to can be the one that's 2 frets above, or it can be the one that's 1 fret above. And the same can be the one that's 2 frets below, or 1 fret below. You don't need to know this to use it well, but the right next door one is called a half step, or a semitone, and the one that's 2 frets away is called a tone, or a whole step. So the single note delineation builds up your ability to do this confidently. So I'm just going to show you the first one, and it's literally just and don't worry if to begin with it doesn't feel super accurate. If you haven't done this kind of thing before, there might be an iterative sort of process while your vocal cords figure out where exactly they need to go. But if you do this every day for 3 weeks, it's going to get much, much easier, and repetition really is key. So we're going to do a little round now. You don't have to do it over an enormous range. Make sure you've done a few warm-ups first, but it's going to be Do you want tongue really relaxed? Just an effortless R sound. Then you would do the same thing. Because the one right next door is a smaller interval, it's a very, very, very small movement, and that really refines your level of accuracy. Then you're going to do then you're going to do see, that one going down the half steps also good for accuracy. So those are kind of your basic elements you're then going to combine to create these runs and licks. Further down the page you've got these 3 notes in a row on different sounds, and they're really useful too. And there's various, going from slow to fast, starting to build speed will get you into the point where you know them really, really well, and you can do them quickly. So those are like the micro bits. There are some scales that are quite, used very often in certain genres. So you don't need to really know any theory, but this one's called the minor pentatonic. And it's a typical blues scale. So a sort of accompanying exercise for those individual agility builders that we just looked at is to do a sequence and on this scale. A sequence is just taking a pattern of notes and repeating it. So that pentatonic's got 5 notes. If I go first note, second note, third note, second note, third note, fourth note, third note, fourth note, fifth note, etc. So that, whilst you want to sing a whole tune like that, melodies generally have quite a lot of little fragments of sequence in them. So if you get good at singing it, again, you've got vocabulary that you can just put in into lots of sort of pop and rock type repertoire. So we're just gonna do that on Don't be afraid to do it a few times if it takes a little while to get a pattern. You've got the rest of the audio that deals with that. Then there's the major pentatonic, another very common, this is more kind of real pop, soul, country. It's more melodic and sweeter because it's major. Don't worry too much about the theory. You don't need to understand it to use it. And so on. So those are the different things that you've got there available. It's great to include 1 or 2 of these style bits at the end of your workout, and then also try and apply them to a song that you're singing. So if you're singing a jazzy number or a bluesy number, you could be like, you could take that minor pentatonics typical of blues. Take a little blues backing and amuse yourself at improvising away. It's quite good fun and it kind of frees you up. If you're a songwriter, it's really good for coming up with little melodies, alternative melodies than the ones you've already written. So that is just a little introduction to how to build agility in your voice to create ornaments, embellishments, and expressive runs.